Here are a collection of insightful quotes attributed to Leonardo da Vinci, presented as requested, without headings or numbering, in plain flow. While compiling thousands is not practical, this curated set captures his wit, wisdom, and depth across art, science, learning, and life. Learning never exhausts the mind. The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions. Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence. Tears come from the heart and not from the brain. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so a life well spent brings happy death. Iron rusts from disuse, water loses its purity from stagnation, even so does inaction sap the vigor of the mind. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Being willing is not enough, we must do. Art is never finished, only abandoned. Poor is the pupil who does not surpass his master. The human foot is a masterpiece of engineering and a work of art. There are three classes of people: those who see when they are shown, those who do not see. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Nature is the source of all true knowledge. She has her own logic, her own laws. She has no effect without cause nor invention without necessity. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. Life well spent is long. Science is the captain, and practice the soldiers. All our knowledge has its origins in our perceptions. You can have no dominion greater or less than that over yourself. Men of lofty genius sometimes accomplish the most when they work least, for their minds are occupied with their ideas and the perfection of their conceptions. Why does the eye see a thing more clearly in dreams than the imagination when awake? Time stays long enough for anyone who will use it. Knowledge of the past and of the places of the earth is the ornament and food of the mind of man. Where the spirit does not work with the hand, there is no art. Experience never errs. It is only your judgments that err. Not to punish evil is equivalent to authorizing it. Time stays long enough for those who make use of it. All knowledge which ends in words will die as quickly as it came to life, with the exception of the written word. He who loves practice without theory is like the sailor who boards ship without a rudder. Marriage is like putting your hand into a bag of snakes in the hope of pulling out an eel. Fixed to a star, one does not change one's mind. A beautiful body perishes, but a work of art does not. These reflect Leonardo's profound insight into the nature of creativity, learning, and the human spirit. If you'd like even more, perhaps grouped by theme or drawn from specific manuscripts, I'd be happy to dig deeper. Here are more insightful quotes attributed to Leonardo da Vinci, presented in plain flow without heading or numbering. Painting is poetry that is seen rather than felt, and poetry is painting that is felt rather than seen. A painter should begin every canvas with a wash of black, because all things in nature are dark except where exposed by the light. Experience is a truer guide than the words of others. Details make perfection, and perfection is not a detail. Life is pretty simple. You do some stuff. Most fails. Some works. You do more of what works. Wisdom is the daughter of experience. The mind that engages in subjects of too great variety becomes confused and weakened. Patience serves as a protection against wrongs as clothes do against cold. Grow in patience when you meet with great wrongs, and they will be powerless to vex your mind. The function of muscle is to pull and not to push, except in the case of the genitals and the tongue. Where there is shouting, there is no true knowledge. The smallest feline is a masterpiece. You do ill if you praise, but worse if you censure what you do not understand. Human subtlety will never devise an invention more beautiful, more simple or more direct than does nature. In her inventions nothing is lacking, and nothing is superfluous. Water is the driving force of all nature. The senses are of the earth. The reason stands apart from them in contemplation. Just as food eaten without appetite is tedious nourishment, so study without zeal damages the memory by not assimilating what it absorbs. Necessity is the mistress and guide of nature, her theme and inventress, her eternal law. Medicine is the restoration of discordant elements. Sickness is the discord of the elements infused into the living body. Just as courage imperils life, fear protects it. I have always felt it is my destiny to build a machine that would allow man to fly. The human bird shall take his first flight, bringing eternal glory to the nest whence he sprang. Let me know if you'd like more. Perhaps quotes organized by themes like learning, art, science, or personal philosophy, or a deep dive into wording from his notebooks or manuscripts.